Okay, this is the last award I got. Oh, you got it already? This award was named after my grandfather, Pasquale Di Lorenzo, who was a Golden Gloves boxer. He passed away, and probably the only way that I can deal with it is pretending that he lives in Florida, to be honest with you. He taught me how to cook. Ask my man George and ask my man Zach, I can cook. But he was very, very instrumental in my life. This young man has been in our program for about 2 to 3 years now. His accomplishments in the classroom are amongst the best in our program, and his desire to compete is second to none. He received 2 Students of the Year awards for freshman and sophomore year, and has been all-conference freshman and sophomore year as well. Now, he is not perfect, because he continues to miss the cutoff man when he thinks he can always throw the guy out at home, and occasionally he is successful, which encourages that throw. I remember a few specific moments when I watched him tear up. One in particular was a championship game in Newark. Now, we have a rule: there is no crying in baseball unless you have given everything you have, mind, body, and soul, and you have come up short. Then and only then are you able to be brought to tears. The other boys and I were clearly disappointed, including my lefty pitcher. Where are you, Drew? Drew, stand up. Now, this boy right there was called for 2 or 3 balls when he clearly did not ball. We later found out that the umpire was the uncle of the catcher from the other team. I got thrown out. I can't believe... You know what? I'm going to get myself aggravated. Needless to say, we did not win the game. At the end of the game, this boy was particularly so upset. I felt bad for him, but was also curious why it meant so much to him to be brought to tears. I then realized just how hard he works to be able to spend time with us. He works 3 to 4 days a week at ShopRite to pay for his baseball, playing baseball, kicking butt in the classroom. This boy pays his way to be an outlaw. On another occasion, he tried to lay down a bunt that knocked four of his front teeth clearly right out of his mouth. We were literally on our hands and knees in Diamond Nation looking for his teeth. It drew such a crowd, which didn't help because my man Eugene Jerome picked up one of his teeth and was like, "Oh my God, look how big it is!" And I had to yell at Eugene as if he was my son, "Knock it off, you're drawing attention." Hence the nickname, the Tooth Fairy, as I refer to him as. This young man sat with his teeth knocked out of his mouth, on the sidelines, crying and blood rushing from his face. I walked up to him and asked him, does it hurt that bad? Is that why you're crying? And he said to me, "Coach, I'm crying because I can't play and I let my team down." As proud as a coach could possibly be, I would like to award our first ever, named after my grandfather, the Pasquale Di Lorenzo Achievement Excellence Award to Mr. Jordan Perez from Dover, New Jersey.